Hi guys, I recently thought about an idea where we can actually digitalize the entire money spraying. So basically, the CBN actually recently introduced a ban that you can't spray naira in parties. We know that spraying money is actually a key part of Nigerian celebrations. You have to spray and people have to see that you have a lot of money. So I was thinking if we can't do it physically, maybe we can do it digitally. Yeah, right. So I decided to just build a simple app to digitalize the whole experience, and I called it SprayPay. Yeah, so this is basically just a demo of the app and how it would actually function. So yeah, so this is the onboarding page. I can sign in. So let me sign in as two users. So this Android phone right now, oh, Vice. Yeah, okay. So the Android phone is signed in as Android 7, and my iOS signed in as just Franklin Oladipo. Yeah. So basically, once the user comes to the app, they see the home page, their balance, they can actually fund their wallet if they need withdraw history, blah blah blah. Then the very two main prominent buttons are spray someone and get sprayed, right? So on my iPhone, I'm going to try to actually spray someone. Then this guy from Android 7 Android will actually receive the money. So if I click get sprayed for him, he enters the screen where it will give the code to the person that wants to spray him the money, right? So on my end, I'll click spray, and yeah, okay, I already selected before. So yeah, select the person's name, then I enter the code. To be fair, we don't always have to enter this code. I just added it for extra security, yeah. But if you're actually building the real app, you can find a way to actually do away with it. I talked about it in the article I'll post under this tweet. Okay, so let's start this pre-session. Yeah. So what do we see? We see the balance, 33,400. We see the total amount sprayed, which is zero right now. Then the cap, right? So if you want to spray in parties, you might just have 50K, and you say, okay, I don't want to go beyond that. I just want to spray 50K. Or you can have a million and say, I don't want to go beyond that. Yeah, so this is actually like the digital equivalent of that, which is a cap, and I can change my cap to 100K. Obviously, we can add more options here. I can change my cap to 100K, and let's see. So this guy has 72,400. If I actually spray, it increases to 72,000 500. I'm sorry, 900, right? And it reduces my balance here. Yeah, so you can keep spraying, and the person keeps receiving the money. You can decide to change the denomination to 200 naira notes and actually spray to 200 naira notes, and the guy receives it, right? I can change it to a 1000 naira note. Yeah, and I don't actually have to spray in one angle. I can actually spray in different angle because that's what happens physically when you're spraying money. You can actually spray in different angles, not just one angle. Yeah, so there's something interesting on this page called the spray speed. So this spray speed is how fast you actually want to spray. So if you have 10 million and you want to spray the entire 10 million, right? Our IOS note is 1000 right now. So how much time will you use to spray 10 million, right? So basically, You can actually change your spray speed to 2x. You can actually add more options here also. If you change it to 2x, if you just tap the currency note a bit, it will actually get sprayed like immediately. Immediately. So that gives you the idea of, okay, you're actually spraying the money very, very fast. Okay, I guess I've gotten to my cap. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I've gotten to my cap of 100,000. Yeah, so I can stop. So the person spraying, which is the sprayer, can decide to stop the session. But if I stop the session for the person receiving the money will still be on because other people might be spraying, right? But the person receiving the money can decide to end the session, and that end the session for everyone. Yep. So let me end this session. Yeah, so I've ended the session. So this guy spent 3 minutes here. He swiped 42 swipes, right? Then for this guy, he sees the person that sprayed and the amount they actually sprayed. Then you can actually go back home. Okay, yeah. So I didn't have up to 500. I didn't have up to a thousand naira notes, so that's why I couldn't spray. But if I change it to 500 or 200, definitely I'll still be able to spray. And yeah, this guy has a lot of money. Yep. So basically, yeah, you also see the spray session, how much you sprayed, this person received it, and all that. Yeah. So basically, that's just the bare bones of it. Yeah, I wrote an article where I talked about, for those who are technical, I dived deep into the technical details because for an app like this, there are actually different ways to actually build it, right? But basically, money is actually being transacted in real time as you are spraying it, right? So I talked about the pros, the cons, the different ways to do it, different options, right? Even down to like some specific variables that you definitely need if you are building something like this, and future improvements and innovations. Yep. So I'll post the article as a comment under this video. Yeah, I hope you guys like the idea, and please shoot me a DM or write in a comment section on how you think we can actually improve the entire experience of it. Yeah, because to be honest, someone is going to do it, right? Definitely, someone is going to do it. You can't really stop human desire to show off. People want to show off, and if you block them from showing off by saying you can't spray money physically, their hand will still be itching them, so they want to spray in some other kind of way. Yeah, and spray money through an app might just be one way that they would use. Yep. Yeah, and another thing is we can also add another layer called like a leaderboard, right? So if you are in a party in a club on a big screen, you can see the people that are spraying and how much they're actually spraying. This will actually like boost people's ego to actually spray more. People saying, I actually want to be the top sprayer. And probably after the session is over, the top sprayer name will be bold, and everyone will see. So yeah, so there are different ways that you can actually bring life into it. But anyways, that's it for today. Catch you guys in the comment section. Thanks. Bye.